there wasn't much of anything here. I started here on the stairs. I got a very tiny special room that basically pulled me down because I was looking for a bunch of drops that were there. I did kill one of the really early Nazgul. Like this one too, doesn't have any special powers. He just walks toward you very slowly and doesn't even resist acid vault. So the Witch King of Angmar can absolutely one-shot me, but he's asleep, so and I've got these rather nice arrows now. Like, you may have noticed I was picking up a whole stack of them. They're not really the kind of stuff that will be able to kill Morgoth, but, you know, for these easy to deal with early uniques, Big Bowl Lothlorien, I do kind of want this, so I may need to drop one of them books. And as we said, when you don't know what to do, or the destruction. I've shuffled a couple of things around. I had a cloak that gave me resistance to chaos, but actually the weapon here gives me resistance to chaos. Now, I've taken off the dragon armor, which is great, and we may come back to it because it has both blindness and confusion, poison, nexus nether, and also comes with sound, so great. But I found a piece of armor that has +4 to constitution, and because of the stuff that exists on other pieces, essentially I still have all the important coverages. I got everything. Only don't have stun, which didn't have before to begin with. So the fur cloak is doing the esp, and I put on the head this hat that we found that has +1 constitution. It's a little bit better. We're now 350 hit points. All of these weapons can be chucked out. They're really not necessary. There's this one that even has +5 constitution. So technically I could do even better. I could put that one there. I'll lose some important stuff. I do lose some important stuff. I lose, what was it? Was this the one I was using? This one. Well, not there yet. I still need more constitution. Let's go get it. So, really tiny vault there. I killed Rorog the Black Troll, which gave me a nothing. This we're gonna stash at home. Over here there was a Scatha. I pulled him out, I killed him. All I did was make a hole. He was there, he was still sleeping. Moved over here, did light, because the light goes inside as well. He came out, shot him with the arrows. Like these do, 200 damage. It's pretty good. Mana Storm is 400, but this is, still something. And Scata gave me these two, and this was on the ground. So we have a shield that does strength and intelligence and shards, a sling that does +6 constitution. And that's a big yes. that is a big yes, and I will not be able to use these anymore. You know, I kind of like this. This is a bow that we got earlier. It's just a regular bow, but I have the ring that gives me +1 attack. For example, I want to show you something. I need to briefly drop the stuff. If I use this Lothlorien, right, plus 5 times damage, +22, then these arrows do 540. This is, you know, endgame stuff. You can kill Morgoth with these. A ranger does more damage, but, you know, you're doing more than the spells that you have in the book, and you are absolutely doing more than this can be thrown out because telepathy is super abundant, so we'll stash this just for the end game build. That's kind of meh, really. This Cloak of a Man as well, Amulet of Trickery, don't really need it anymore, because now that I am deep enough, I can find them easily, and I do have ESP now. What does this vial do? What is this sound? Probably won't need it. What does this lead armor do? +2 constitution, but only shards, and P-conf, and does sus strength. These weapons are generally junk. Immunity to acid, we'll keep the immunities. This one is nice, constitution and speed. This one +7 speed. How much damage does it actually do? Not a lot, and with a mage is hardly. So +7 is good, but it's 2 point over this +5 that also has the bonus on constitution and also slays evil. So I'm actually gonna sell this one. I'm really never gonna need this armor. I'll just keep it and then sell it when I'm desperate for space. Kind of weird that none of the rings that we have does does ESP. This one does have overall bonuses, but doesn't have as many resists. Poison, shards, does the P-conf for me. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Let's sell this guy. You may notice there's some doors around the town. The problem with this is that I am used to doing up and up, getting to Mordecai's, pressing enter, and then because I don't learn these spells, it will automatically, the cursor will be on board of recall, and so when I want to recall, I'm in the habit of doing, and instead it summons the doors. And the doors, due to an error in coding, do not reset. The town doesn't reset the doors when you come back. Okay, bigger vault. There was a white dragon here. We killed it and it dropped me a potion of experience. Why not? None of I've got 300 hit points. It's a lot easier to cast mass banishment. Maybe still need to be a little bit careful, so don't take it all in one go. But overall, this is, you know, you don't want to start celebrating just yet. Oh, by the way, Summer of Thalorian. Hey, there you go. ESP. This one gives me ESP. This one instead gives also ESP. This number here means how many times will you multiply the damage that the arrows do. Oops. Yeah, okay, this is a Roto recall. I need to recast recall to cancel it. This is a potion of healing, we'll take that. Basic giant scale mill, do not need it. Intelligence, do not need it. Can I kill Lorgan? With arrows? Oh yeah, absolutely, I can. Alright, because yeah, they do 500 damage now. I forgot. Oh, our first potion of Constitution. And these guys too, they're incredibly easy to kill with arrows. What does this preservation do? Just disenchantment. And he's really slow. Don't get hit. Spear, +1 attack, +2, P-blind, which this one does, also does chaos. Okay. We'll probably come back to it. Just want to gather back these. Dwarven. Hey. Oh, that looks nice. These look nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, big weapons with a lot of damage, they're good for everyone. This is probably going to be aggravation. Here you go. So, +3 points of Constitution, 2 extra attacks, branded with lightning. It does, even though it doesn't have Slay Evil, in my hands as a mage, it does 386. And when my dex goes up, it's also going to go to about 400. This is a fantastic weapon. It does aggravate. So we'll see how the build develops. Is he... He's asleep. Let's see if I can teleport only him. I can. And see, when you got good arrows, good bow, and that bonus in shooting, there's very little that can resist you. I do not kill this dude, and there's a reason for it. So I don't kill Lungortin, I don't kill Gothmog. The reason is I use them to measure. I don't kill these really endgame uniques, to measure the level feeling. So I know if they're there there's likely to be something nice, big and important. The Cloak of Agnos. 1 Constitution, 2 Intelligence. I could actually do this, slot it in. I lose my SP, but I've got the SP from the bow. So now I have 2 SP. 1 from the bow, and 1 on the head. That's the endgame book for priests. I will pick that up, but I'll pick it up later. And I want these as well. 35 Seekers plus 24. That's... I can kill pretty much anything I want with that. So we got this sword, this sword. Those are just plain metal arrows. And there was that spear, but that spear is really junk. This. And it does nothing. That's just to sell. I'm really not bothered. Remember, your book sorceries, normally, it's got your teleport. So be very careful about dropping it. I just realized I left on the ground that artifact cloak, the one that gives me +1 point of constitution. Stupid man. But basically, once you got ESP, you can do these vaults in like literally a few seconds. This guy dies immediately. He's a very early dragon. Now he does have multiple attacks with various different elements. So he breeds cows, he breeds nexus, and so on. And he's not easy to take on when you're new, but as soon as you become a little bit more experienced, it becomes trivial, absolutely. And I did another small vault in the other side of the map, and I got another augmentation. I also found some bullets of Holy Might, which are useless now. 97, we go 98, we just phase out. And like that, keep repeating. This, like we said, these small maps are easy because you can just do that, boom. I should probably kill Saruman. I did say before, I prefer to leave some of the more endgame mobs alive, because then they tend to show up always when there's a vault, and the fact that they affect the level feeling allows me to see whether it's more likely that there's a vault on that level. So if I see a 7, that is, a part to that is because there's more goth, there's other stuff there. And let's kill this guy now. Slippers of ammonia, +5 intelligence, no speed whatsoever. I'm already fairly high in speed rating, but I still really do not care. I want, you know, even 40 speed is still good speed. Oh, we can learn Chaos Strike. So right now, Chaos Strike is a 30% fail at level 39 and with the intelligence gap. Destroyed. So 7, right? Remember, don't be too careless on these guys, because they can always summon stuff, and they can summon Balrogs. Okay, that's gonna be really hard to get, so forget about it. Oh. Okay, problem. He's right there on the corner. Speed. Teleport him away. He is right there on the corner. That is the Emperor of the queue. And this time he summoned these useless scorpions, but he can summon everything. And he has a shit ton of HP, and if you go in a place where he can attack you, he will summon a lot of stuff. It's worth a lot of experience points. We already have a +13. I don't want to go. Don't want to teleport now that I've teleported away Vecna. So stair creation. Stair creation. Another one. There we are recording, yeah? Okay. Right, this is one of the biggest and best vaults that exists in the game. It is the Union Jack one. Still need to be careful regarding how much stuff I banish all in one go. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. There's another one down there. Total requirement. Pike of... What does it do? Poison Nexus. Invisible. Okay, it's got 8. You know what? I'll pop an enlightenment because normally you're kind of supposed to do that. This guy, we can kill him. And we kill him by doing this here thing. Oh. Oi. Where shall we put it? Let's put it here. Yeah, I did this really, really poorly, man. So dig all the way up to 1 away so they cannot come in. Drop a lot of runes. These runes, the monsters need to attack the runes in order to be able to break them. Slow him. Get in there. He is now attacking the rune. It's going to take him a lot of time to break the rune. As soon as in there, you can either nuke him with spells, or you can nuke him with the bow, and that's it. He's dead. And rangers and mages can do this for everything. It's just that I haven't done it before because you need a spell to be able to nuke him, or you need the arrows, or you need something that does enough damage. I may actually use whatchamacallit, word of destruction here, so that this guy doesn't continually harass me. This is restore life levels. Healing. What do we got here that I'm carrying? First of all, I got too many critical wounds. I really do not need them. Resting should take the place of curing. Let's try a bit. Single Buckland. Goodbye, Elangast. Ammo Kernel Might is always good because you put it in your head, it gives you extra constitution and it sustains your stats. So if you do have to melee, Morgoth has a he will drain every stat, every hit. Plus the constitution. I'm using this one just because it gives me +1 constitution. So what have I got that I can throw out? This katana has a constitution bonus, but remember I got a +5 from another spot. 200 damage is not bad, but we're capped at 4 hits because we are a mage. So yeah, that's basically stuff that can be sold. I would rather use this and have my constitution go up. Another constitution, good. How are we? 1864. Medusa. Smaug. I hope I can kill him before he breathes, just because I don't want him to breathe over my arrows. Really. Hard leather cap of glossy. +5 speed. +5 speed is not bad. It's really not bad. We'll kill this dude. He is extremely weak. I can probably just melee him. Like do a rune of protection. And just bang on him. Because he's too weak to break a rune. Boots of Undalos. 5 speed and 2 constitution. This actually made... Oh, immunity to fire. Yeah, straight away. So, immunity to fire, very important. I got Sinister Con. I did wind up dropping these. All these do is just plus speed. I did say they're better because they're an artifact. That means that acid attacks will not destroy them. But if I even remember getting back, I'll come back and get them back, but they'll almost certainly not be needed. That Minotaur guy has a force attack, and a force attack is not resisted, so it's much more dangerous for wizards than he is for mages than he is for warriors or anything else. Stuff of Holy Might. These I will see if I can remember. I will show you how much damage do they do when you shoot them out of crossbow of the Haradrim. Experience. Enlightenment, preservation. Still, I don't even have dexterity at 18. This is really pitiful, man. More iron boots, dexterity and stealth, 2 immunities, but come on, I'm gonna need some speed. I don't want to drop too much. If I haste here and then it's 27. It's probably going to be higher later on, but you know. Oh, well. So mage is definitely the best class. Priest is also incredibly good. It's hard to start. I mean, if I've done it a few times and know a few tricks, then it's not really that hard. But there are a few you do need to have been told, explained a couple of tricks. Paladin is Again, also initially slow, and on top of that, he is slow like for an even longer time than a priest. So you'll be completely useless for a substantially long time. Oh, okay, well, I'm immune to fire, so I just want to kill the game. And then you learn the spell Heal. Oh, stupid. Fuck off. Okay. And then you learn the spell Heal, and basically you become unkillable. I mean, the priest is the same, but you don't have, as a paladin, you don't really have reliable orb that you can cast. Where is the Holy Might? So if I drop that here, Haradrim, if I were use this Haradrim and I shoot the Secret Bolts of Holy Might, they do 1,134 versus evil. You shoot 3 per round, that means you have 7 rounds, but that's already 7,000 damage that you can do to Morgoth in the time that he does 7 steps out of 1 stack. So the fact that we have the +1 shooting speed, this seems like nothing, but it is ridiculous. I might need to shuffle these around and actually leave this and go for this much simpler ring over here, because it gives me a bit of speed +3 constitution and plus everything else. So just Nexus really. But eventually we're still gathering bits for the final push.